Hey gang, been a minute. Today I wanted to talk to you about the strongest weapon in Hunt Showdown. The Nitro Express rifle. It packs an astounding 364 damage. The Nitro is capable of tapping almost anyone in the chest at 40 meters plus. It fires special ammo and it comes in a variety of special ammo flavors, but the basic ammo alone is capable of putting someone down in one beautiful blap. You hit them in the limb, even at point blank range, and you'll leave them low enough to easily finish them off with a punch. Super effective and capable in the right hand's 1-2 punch weapon. Or just sometimes a 1-punch weapon. That's it. That's the video. Just a real quick chat. Strongest weapon in the game. Absolutely the Nitro. Couldn't possibly be anything else. That's it. That's it. That's the video. That's it. The video. Okay, cool. I'll see you later. Bye. Okay. Hi. I think the gun fans are gone. We need to talk about the spear. Okay? Because it is dumb. It's so dumb. It's just so dumb. It's better at one-tapping people than anything in the game. And it's not even technically a weapon. The spear is a pretty recent addition to Hunt Showdown, and I didn't think I'd ever need to make a video about something that counts as like a tool slot other than the knuckle knife, but here we are. Putting it simply, the spear completely annihilates every other melee or throwable tool in Hunt. Heck, it even beats out actual guns. I just showed you that before. I could break down and do a comparison of throwing knives and throwing axes and all that, but I don't really need to, because if you've been playing Hunt for any period of time, you're probably familiar with these things. And unlike the throwing knives or the throwing axes that apply a decent bleed effect on hit and some decent light to moderate damage, the spear's effect is it applies death on hit.
Twitch Prime! Have you heard of Twitch Prime? Twitch Prime! Twitch Prime!
Nice. Okay.
That's it. It just applies death. It's just death on hit. It is death on hit. 325 damage with absolutely zero drop-off or damage that's affected by limbs. Anything. No drop-off that I could find anyway. It's dumb. It's completely dumb. I should say, actually, it's overtuned. That's what it is. It's overtuned. In the testing that I've done anyway, I could not find any point at which the spear dropped off outside of a range that you just wouldn't use it anyway. So I believe the effective range is 290 meters to the headshot. That's fine. You're not going to be throwing a spear that far anyway. You're going to be keeping the spear within 100 meters, most likely. And in that range, it's just death on hit, anywhere at the body. Either way, this is not something that you're throwing outside 100 meters anyway, right? So like, what's the matter? Anything within 100 meters, they're just dead. You can throw it at melee range. You can throw it at mid-range. And you can throw it at long range. It doesn't matter. If you hit someone in the leg or the head or the foot, they're just dead. The spear also has a pretty decent velocity. 60 ms might sound pretty slow, but as far as throwing projectiles go, that thing is a sonic missile. But don't worry, there's more. There's more. The spear has a lightning fast M1 animation, and as long as it's ranged, it's got a really good range attack too. Which you'd expect. Its charged M1 is ranged as hell, which you would expect because it's a spear, right? It's a spear. It's got mad range. You're gonna outtrade most people in a distance battle. Kevin!
Oh, it's three of us.
Oh, we are?
Oh,
Killed
no,
one.
it's two duos.
On top of this, the spear throw that you can ready and prime, it doesn't slow you down. Or if it does, not enough that I could notice, meaning you can literally sprint around a corner and lob it at someone before they even know you've got the spear throw primed. Okay, it's a great way to corner check, and since you can retain a full range of motion and movement as you do it, you can just run past a corner 180 or 90 degree turn rather, and just 100% outdraw a shotgun user camping in the corner by sprinting around and throwing it at them. Shotgun user, crouched in corner, you sprint past the door, jump, spin, throw. You will kill them. You'll kill them most likely better than they will kill you, because if you hit them, they're just dead, and if they hit you, it's buckshot roulette, baby. Where's the spread gonna go? So now that we know the spear is actually stronger than the Nitro Express at one-tapping people to the chest outside of 80 meters, what are some of the downsides? Well, you only get one of them. Two if you count bringing in frontiersmen. Also, the stamina cost on melee attacks is quite high, but this is completely ameliorated with any number of stamina gaining effects. You've got stam shots, you've got conduit, etc., magpie. There's a ton of ways to get infinite stamina, or at least a stamina shot effect in Hunt Showdown temporarily. There's no problem. Simply put, the spear it's just pretty freaking overtuned, right? I think we can all agree. It's overtuned. And it isn't really lacking many downsides. I mean, you get 1 or 2 of the frontiersmen, cool, whatever. You learn to throw that thing, it's great. The person's dead, you can just retrieve it. 2 of those, a rotation of 4 will kill a meathead. You throw 2 in, pull it out, throw the 2 again, meathead's dead. And you can kill a meathead completely silently, anywhere on the map. That's, we love that. So, there's not really many downsides to it. It needs a bit of a tweak, but not a massive one, personally. And just a slight one to bring it in line. Things I'd suggest or like to see, I'd like to let it keep the bonkers thrown damage, actually. I don't think that needs to be gone. I don't think the one-tap death on hit needs to be removed or taken from it, but I would like to see it attached to the assailant trait. Making the spear gain thrown damage, but only with that trait, means that you need to commit to bringing it in and using it. You could nerf the damage, but again, I don't want to do that. I really like the stupid inherent danger that the spear brings, right? So I would be totally on board if Bulwark also reduced the one-tap nature of it. And before any of you complain in the comment section, Bulwark already stops the explosive crossbow and a freaking bomb lance harpoon from outright just one-tap killing you. And both of those things take a lot more time and skill and energy to learn than throwing a spear. Finally, if the prime throw doesn't slow you down a lot, or as much as I could see, it doesn't seem to, it just pulls in your field of vision. I would like to see the throw slow you down a tiny bit if you're running around with a spear primed. You can do that with literally any other throwing weapon, right? You have to, if you go to throw it, you slow down. Why is the spear no different? I do understand that people can run and throw a spear differently, that's how we throw javelins, I get that. But you're making me do that for throwing knives, you're making me do it for throwing hatchets, make me do it for the spear. It should be no different. Being able to one-tap corner check someone is pretty dumb. I think we can all agree on that. Anyway, that's just my thoughts, my rants, my talk on the spear, because I think the thing is overtuned as Let me know what you think in the comments below and argue amongst yourselves. There's a new map coming out shortly, and you bet your ass we're going to be talking about it. Have a good one.
Death is no man, death is